Hello there and welcome back to yet another episode. So we have 10 days left for the bad tide over here. It's kind of ruined our farm a little bit. I mean, it's called rabies over here. They grow up pretty quickly, so it's not a huge problem, I suppose. In terms of food as well, we're definitely getting some more eggplant rations over here. And are we getting some corn as well? That's the question. Okay, so we've got some logs in here, but no corn. And that's because you guys are not harvesting this fast enough. Is that why? Probably give you a priority as well. Let's make sure you guys are doing corn. And then you guys are doing eggplant. Okay, so here we go. Now, we've got a lot of farmers over here. But I feel like if we pull out, let's say, one from here. Actually, never mind. Let's keep it full. We're just going to add another worker over here. I think this is the way to go about it. Right. Okay, there we go. Now it's good to see that our blueberries and, well, coffee's been ready for quite some time, but it's good to see that blueberries are looking cute as well. Then next up, it is a little bit messy over here. So let's fix you up as well. We are going to do some stairs over here, a little bit higher priority. And I think it's time to deprioritize or bring them back to the normal level here as well, because it's just taken us a very long time to get them built. I think they're... What are you guys doing? You're probably doing all this over here, and that's pretty far from them. For them. Okay, what we can do, we need a bit of a log pile somewhere a little bit closer, because right now they have to run all the way there. Right. I guess that's sort of the closest location now, isn't it? Will they be building a lot more over here? That remains to be seen. Here we go. Logs, a little bit higher priority, and let's get this done. Alright, let's speed up the time as well. It's almost night time. Actually, why do we have 2 beavers working here? We only need 1 probably for those kohlrabis right now. So here we go. Got 1 spare. They can attend the pods, the breeding pods. And then the question is, well, I kind of want to stop the bad tide from flowing through here, but I need the power. We've got the log, so yeah, that's probably going to be our main focus pretty soon. But the main focus for this episode is going to be what we said. We want to move some mangroves over here. Now, how can we do this? We're going to need some water here, of course, and that we can get from this pool, but we do have a bit of a problem. So if we do this, oh yeah, we were going to do this cool thing where we drop the water down from here. Right, but that's, there's an issue with this as well. We're going to need some dynamite for that. And for dynamite, we're going to need the explosives factory, and then let's have a look at this as well. Not you. Deep bad water pump. Okay. Metal is a little bit low. Have you already harvested everything here? Or maybe not. Okay, fine. We are going to have to unpause this here to get some more treated planks. Got 162 already, which is 2300. Okay, we're halfway there. Let's see, gears. Okay, probably need some more gears as well. Planks is actually quite full already. So we've got 2 spare beavers right now. I think we are gonna need you in the planks factory. So here you go. Now let's have a look. This is looking a little bit low, so yeah, we're gonna have to change this. I don't really want to be doing this manually all the time. But here we go. We just top it up by a tiny bit. Here we go. And then rest of you as well. There's not much you can do right now, is it? What about resin? Resin is okay. Actually, we were going to relocate you somewhere around here. Here? Or up here. I think up here is more like a central location, so there we go. They are going to need a bit of storage as well, so maybe that's what we'll place right about here. Maybe to export. Yep, there we go. And then in terms of harvesting, remove this road. I think we'll do oak trees over here instead. Yeah, there's plenty of pine trees. Well, eventually we're going to have to try and seal this in a little bit so that our trees won't suffer. Having a look over here as well. Harvesting seems to be working. Losing a bit of water. That's alright. I wonder if we're gonna have to start doing those 3x3 tile water container tricks thingies. I hope they still work. I mean, they should be working, right? Right, okay, so let's go back over here. Now, in order to let water here, I could also just get rid of a few levees. Or how else are we gonna get water through here? That's not gonna work, right? I mean, eventually we can probably replace this. Just trying to talk out loud to figure out a better solution because dynamite, yeah. Okay, so let's have a look at this. 30. Okay, 30 is a lot. But it feels like we are we gonna clean this up here or not? Well, we can still get some more stuff from here. Okay, perhaps will allow you to climb up as well. And then nope, let's leave it this way. Probably have to connect this up with a road. I'm not sure, maybe we don't, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So it's there. It's ready in case they need it. Now, another thing we have noticed over here, I know we're getting a little bit distracted, but we should probably bring a little bit of food over here. And the thing we have the most right now is the mangrove fruit. There we go. Fermented soybeans. Yeah, it's good to see those eggplant rations. But this corn... What is going on over here? They might just be consuming... Oh, or... No, it's not in here. Anyways, never mind. I'm certain we'll get some very soon. Oh yeah, here we go. There's some already. Right, next up we're gonna have to rearrange this living zone as well. How many spare beds do we have? A little bit. Okay, so let's think about it. This zone is kind of free for a second, so we can put a few houses. I do want to delete them and rearrange this, right? Yep. Okay, we are right. So I can say that this is gonna be temporary. There's no way we're gonna keep them, I promise. Then next up, all of this can, I think, already go. Yep. I believe so. I think no one's gonna be hurt. There we go. That's it, it's done. Wow, that was surprisingly easy to delete this. I mean, not physically, I mean mentally. Typically there's, you know, always this little mental block that, ooh, what if I destroy something that I'm not supposed to destroy? But there we go, it's all gone. Are the houses almost done? Yes, they are. Just need one over there. And then the next houses that are gonna go... Okay, we've got materials, right? I don't want to delete things and then not have anything, right? So there we go, this stuff is gone. Here we go. And then this one, get the roads out as well. Let's just quickly try and plan this. Oh. Wait a second, I think we're gonna have to move this around a little bit. Now, is it gonna be okay if it's a little offset? I mean, hold on a second. If this is gonna be, is this gonna be like an entrance over here? Is that what we said? Or just an access point? Oh, we don't want to double up, or do we? I mean, we could get rid of this one if that's how they run up there. There's no other reason for them to, unless we have a production zone in here as well. Well, I guess we'll see. Anyways, the reason why we bring this up is to see if we need an access point through here. And then cross over. Well, one thing we do know is that they definitely have to access over here to be able to go into this house. And then... Oh dear. This is kind of in the way as well. So... Right. So, what's gonna happen is that this will not be a perfect or symmetrical establishment over here. We're gonna have to change this up. So perhaps the bottom layer, all level. Let me just see. Maybe just the the first layer is gonna be symmetrical. And then let's see what happens with the rest. I don't think they have to climb this high, so let's take 2 of them away. Right. So will they be needing this access? That is the question. And then we can do, let's see. Actually, do you know what I want to do here? We would like to have some medical beds, because I think I noticed before that there was quite a few injured beavers. And the question is, can we... Oh, yes, we can cover this up. Okay, there we go. So that's the solution. And a few more. If only we could grab them. No, we are not able to. Medical bed. One over here, one over there. And we'll have another house as well. Okay, so there we go. The houses will be just like so. I'm thinking we could also put a few of them in front. Let me see. Just trying to figure this out as live as we possibly can. So, yep, you guys go over there. Roads connect you up. So now we have access to... to one of them. Not two. I think we messed up over here. And... oh, it's so difficult to grab them now. Let's see. Right. The problem we had is this one over here. Give you access, and we can do another one. Okay. I think that should work, right? Here we go. And we're gonna tell you that this is a little bit higher priority. Here we go. Right, so whilst they are building that stuff over there, no one's stranded. No, they are not. Everyone has a house. That's lovely. So let's figure out how we're gonna drop this water. Truth is, we are not gonna be able to 9 metal right now. 3 the planks is already 200. That's maybe we don't have to worry about you guys. Oh, I built the wrong thing here, didn't I? Got the planks. Why did I build this one here? We need gears. That's the one we need. Okay. Oh, try it one more time. Get you guys working. There we go. Cool. No good selected. Right. Anything... bring some more eggplants over here, I suppose. Right. Speed you up a little bit. That's all set now, isn't it? 0.6. You're gonna have to be sort of 55. Or 6 as well. Let's leave you at that. Okay, so anyways, yeah. I know I've already looked at this a couple of times, but 30 metal. Okay. It's a bit sad. In terms of points, we got loads right now, so we could manually control this. Yeah, because the sluice over here, I suppose if we get you in the bottom... Yep, that one is the bottom one. We could flood this area and then control it that way. That could work. We can't open the whole thing in one go. So let's measure this out. We're gonna have to block you, right? Or is there... Okay. There can be things behind, but nothing in front. Okay, so that's fine. Just wanted to make sure that we can actually build it here. Or we get in trouble. Let me see. We don't need you. The rest of you is going to be high priority. Gonna take a little bit of time, but I think it should be good. Right, unconnected building. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this layout just yet. I'm thinking those medium warehouses might disappear to give it a bit more sort of depth and height over here. And then I don't actually... Yeah, I know I said everything's not going to be perfect, but now it sort of looks and feels like we've tried to make it uniform, but we've messed up with one house over here. So I guess our challenge is going to be... I don't suppose we're going to get this done in one go. But our challenge is going to be to try and make it look like it was indeed intentional. Alright. We're gonna revisit this this area more than once, I think. And let me... Oh yeah, we could probably use some other houses here as well, right? Definitely. This is all too perfect and good for all of this stuff. Or maybe bring this one out a little bit and create like an inner courtyard over here as well. Reposition them, maybe place you this way. Another one could go here. Well, let me see, one over here. Second one here. And then... Oh no, we still have this one here. Actually, this could be a much better layout. Yep, I've changed my mind. I think I know how we want to do it. Anyways, let's have a look. Unconnected building. Oh. Okay. This is just getting worse and worse, but we'll leave it for a little while. Next up, we have some mangroves over here. Just want to get rid of those. Building needs water. Oh yeah, those ones. Okay. Right, as we were saying, you guys are already done. Well, you look at that. And that was this one, right? Get the right one? Oh, yes, we did. I think we can delete. I should have probably just double checked before deleting like a whole column of those levies, because if that didn't work, we would have... never mind, there's only 2 days left. Doesn't even matter. Yeah, I thought we might be in trouble. So let me bring this down. We're gonna bring you 0.6. Yep, that's enough. And... yeah, we don't really care about the other ones, do we? Don't think so. And now you guys... I don't think we need priorities, but just in case we're gonna set them anyways. Right, so there goes that. I would like you guys to clean this up as well. And then the next thing I'd like to do is sort of plan out how we want to build this area, I suppose. Right? Delete another one. I think they're pretty much done. And you're not letting water through because you don't have any water. Okay. Should be working now. There it goes. It's gonna green this up real nice over here. And then the added benefit is also that no one's gonna struggle with wet fur. Oh yeah, there's a few buildings that are gonna complain over here, but they'll be fine. We'll unwell. Wait, how did you become unwell? Oh. Okay. Stop this. No, wrong way. Is it closing up now? Close below contamination. Here we go. We cannot actually send this water through because there's too much water in here. So what we can do, we are gonna have to manage this a little bit better. So close above, let's say 50, if it's above 40. If it's above 40, we close. And same over here. Okay, I think we can reopen this. Close above 40. You're gonna close above like, I don't know, 30. Let's give it a try. Let's see what happens. Wait. What's the depth over here? I suppose it's not quite the... Let's just set you on like, I don't know, 20. This one's filling up as well. And why isn't this stopping? I'm missing something. Close above. Okay, it is closed now. Right, it just needed some time, but that is I think it should have probably closed a little bit earlier. This looks like it's almost to 1. That's not 0.3. That's weird. Anyways, okay, so roads, mangroves. Let's put in our... Right, I think we're gonna have to open something over here. Yep, that needs to change as well. Close this one up. Here comes the water. Is this open? That is open. Right. I think our metal has been disappearing somewhere, so gonna need to bring this guy back in. Open this one up as well. Sorry, just gotta do a couple of quick fixes before everything. And then, yeah, maybe it is time to seal this up and send it off the map. How many logs? Okay, we got some logs already. You know what? You guys can carry on doing this one here a little bit. And then in terms of these trees, I think it's time to take them down. Do we have any spare beavers? Would be nice to have them here. Why is there so many things that are complaining? Unwell, injured, materials. Oh, wait a second. We don't actually need you anymore. Yeah, there we go. And I think we are producing... We're not producing enough power now, are we? We can send one of those beavers away. And now that's going to be efficient, or enough. And then you were closed and you were closed already, so we're good over here. Okay, cool. So what's gonna happen over here? We were saying we're gonna drop some of them down, but I think I still want them to sort of run through this water, right? So let's grab some of those platforms. And let's see. If I get rid of you... Yeah, get rid of this one. We could create a little bit of access from this side. Alright, there we... And then through here. Let's see, I think we're gonna have to pause this for a second, so... We'll take a look. We're gonna have... one of them... right about... Oh, it would be cool if we actually plant some trees over here as well. So... Yep, let's be considerate. We are gonna do... probably one over here. Don't need this one. Grab another one. This is the road. I might change some of those platforms into bridges later on, but for the time being, we just sort of try and, you know, map this out a little bit. Here we go. Swimming pool over here. Mangroves are gonna go around. Just to show you proof of concept, I suppose. Oh yeah. Okay. Then let's go back over here. Nope, platforms is what we need. So there's one over here. Then can definitely do... Yeah, do you know what? This is fine over here. Can we grab you? Nope, we cannot. Let's try this again. Swimming pool, another one over here. Some of those things. Oh. And then platforms again. Would be cool if you could do some like diagonal roads and stuff, but and let me see, we can do one like so. Okay, bit too far it seems. Let's do back a little bit. Alright, a couple of those platforms out. Grab, nope. It used to be much easier with this tool to grab everything. I don't know what's changed, but oh yeah, when you press control, everything's kind of like disabled in the view. It makes it a little bit harder. Right, then what we would like to do, let's do one somewhere over here. Now the swimming pool, how many do we need, by the way? There's like 3 on top. We got 4 right now. How about we extend you. Nope, wasn't able to grab it. There we go. So that one over here, and later I can expand one more. Well, I hope we still have enough space for all the mangroves. Oh, that isn't gonna work. Okay. No worries. We'll place you right about there. Alright, I think we've got this now. Alright, and then all the roads as well. Connect you up from here and there. Now, I did say we're gonna do some bridges over here. Let's see how those mangroves work out first. I'll probably have to change them around a little bit, because we need a few like stairs and things as well. Right, in terms of access, might change this around so that, right, all of this needs to go. You're kind of in the way. So access is going to be from here. That one goes around a little bit. Not ideal. So what I prefer to do actually is if we pull this one back a tiny bit. I need this road to be a bit more straight. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I don't want this to be like a snake, too snaky over here. All right, here we go. We're almost there. And then, yep, all this is gonna have to go as well. And then this one. Now, in terms of this layout again, this road is here. It feels like we've got a bit of a gap. And I'd like to... Let's see if we can fix this. Yeah, I suppose it can work. It's not perfect. This one I can fix a little bit here. I'd sort of want to have like as many... I won't be needing this here anymore, so that's good. Yeah, as I was saying, I do want to have like mangroves around it. That makes sense, so it sort of hides it a little bit. What's happening over here? Okay, here we go. And then the next thing we'll have to figure out is we'll need a couple of extra platforms for the flags, of course. I can do one over here, one somewhere here. There we go. And yeah, I think we'll just do one. Now, in terms of ladders, we'll have them climb down where the entrances are. One from here and another one from here. There we go. I think that's gonna be quite good, right? So here we go. These ones. Okay. Well, I think it's time to start building, everyone. The one thing we're missing right now is a forester. Gonna have to bring you a little bit closer, and we need to make sure that he's gonna be able to plant everything. I'll do one over here, and then let's see if... Okay, you can do some of it. I don't think we have enough space over here, so I should probably... Yeah, we are gonna do another forester. Actually, we don't need two of you, right? This one can go. In terms of priorities, we are gonna make sure that this gets done first. Give them access, and there we go. Right, I think we've pretty much got what we want from here. I know this is gonna be a bit of an overkill when it comes to mangroves, but yeah, maybe these mangroves won't remain here for too long. Maybe we can sort of change this around. Or maybe this isn't gonna be for harvesting. Maybe this is for sort of decorative purposes instead. Maybe. Who knows? We've got some time to figure things out. You're flooded. Okay, so that obviously isn't gonna work out. We'll send you elsewhere. And you are complaining because... Oh, right. The oil stuff. That's pretty empty here. We were gonna say... Or... Wait. We were saying that we were go... Oh, these guys need to go as well. Don't need you anymore. Canola stuff, cooking oil is gonna go here as well. Don't have the perfect layout. So I think for the time being, we just have to be somewhat practical. Okay. This over here, and I will do one more just like so. Yep, because we should have tons of power from here. That is correct. Are you still not full of water? Where is it all going? Okay. Right, well, we do have the foresters, so that's lovely over here. Are we starting to plant anything as well? Not quite yet, but they definitely have the access. That's a little bit surprising to see 3 spare beavers. Nothing to do in range. Okay, well... Maybe we just reallocate you right about there. Pause this. Can't delete the other one because there's nothing else to do. You guys have some fruit? No. Prioritize. Let's make sure this is full at all times. And... Okay, well, this is quite a sizable forest here. I'd like this, like this to be empty, so we'll add a couple more flags. And then... The same over here. Right, there we go. How many flags do we have open? 1, 2 over here, and then 1 and 2 on this side. Yeah, I think it's quite okay. 25 spare houses. Right, I think yeah, with the housing, we're gonna have to leave it until the next episode. The main priority was getting this area somewhat up and running. I believe we were able to achieve this. You guys are always complaining that you're thirsty. So we're gonna have to change something. They only have one of those water barrels over here. Another bad tide already. Okay. That's alright. Then let me just check. Do you need metal? Yes, you need. Okay, we don't wanna spend metal right now. So we can actually make, yeah, build a couple over here. Let's do one. And we'll do one over here as well. Lovely. Water, make sure it's always full. Double it up. Here we go. I'll get at least one of you built as quick as possible. 450 gears. Hold on a second. 300 treated planks. 5,000 points. I think we're... Let's see, 300 we have, 450, oh, almost, and 300. Okay, well, we've got the resources, that's good. So we can not only build the efficient mine, but we... what was I going to say? The other way around. Not only can we build the housing in the next episode, we can also do the efficient mine. Yep, that's what I was meant to say. Then with the other things, like figuring out this flow of the water, we've done all this as well. Well, you guys have been really bored, it seems. Anyways, we're not complaining. We're pretty happy. I think we might even get some power in. If only we're going to be able to complete this all in the next one. But yeah, so there we go. 2.4 days left. We've sort of automated the water over here. Hopefully we're not going to get any more flooding issues. But yeah, so mangroves are going in as well. This means the automated water system means that beavers will always have a swimming pool readily available for them as long as we have some water in this canyon. I will have to in the future, yeah, definitely deepen this area a little bit. It's not going to last very long, but that's a problem for the future. At least right now, things are 100% heading in the right direction for us, so can be pretty happy about this. Now in terms of food, oh, mangroves have gone down a lot, so maybe it is the perfect time to sort of fix this up. But anyways, let's carry on in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon.